So they actually have equal strength now. They've gotten up to 2.5k. Let's stay close to our allies.
Construction complete.
Here they are. Allies, I'm on you. But I'm behind you. I don't want to take the brunt of those nuclear missiles. I think together we can do this. Oh, God, this is, something. The enemies are turning around. That's great news. Let's get the Marines in here. They have another 112. They're beefing up as they go. Oh, man, I don't know what flight path these guys are taking. That's not good. I guess it's whatever. So they're just sitting there? Where are they going? Do they bypass us? Or are they gonna go? Looks like they're gonna go for my worlds. You guys are funny. So the war for the surface is not looking good. I don't know if you guys sent enough down there. Let's help in the bombardment. Gotta bombard those facilities. This planet does not have a station, so we can definitely do something about that. They are probably going to make it right past me, though, which is not good. So let's sit on our station here. That's where their fleet is. I'm not quite sure what they're doing right there. Oh god, guys, you should not have gone in with so few Marines. Speaking of Marines, is mine? Yeah, my groups are safe. Where are they warping to? Should keep an eye on that. Oh wow, okay, they just want to
construction
break their warp
complete.
and come after me. All right, let's show these Rack-Thalak guys how it's done. A 1.5k station will not be enough. Alright, let's check this invasion out. Should be pretty quick. Get in there, Marines and ODSTs. This is going to be over really quick.
Research complete.
Oh god, their enemy fleet is right there. I'm tempted to tag it and engage it, because I think my ally will join, and I think together we can do it, but...
Construction complete.
Still losing energy. This is not good.
Enemy planet secured.
Do got some laser modules, physics labs. Let's get better point defense. All right, the war score is bumped up to 26%. Great stuff. I'm gonna follow my allies here. We need to catch this enemy fleet together, not separated. Okay, power is actually a problem. What am I going to do? Can't upgrade anything on Earth. Tarbalim. I can build once I get... what if I do it on Sirius instead? I think this is a better investment here. It's going to cost another month of income, though. Wait, no, we can do it now. Boom, boom. And then we'll... Okay, so that should give us something. Alright, allies, I'm going for Lambda Serpentis. I hope you follow me, but I can't wait. One planet occupied. We are About a quarter of the way there. No, we're not. We're more than a quarter of the way there. Let's see. I hope he's jumping with me. Yeah, we're like a third of the way there. What about Alpha Centauri? Upgrade that power way station. I think they've got the same idea as me, so that's good. Yeah, they do. Let's bump this war score up. Hopefully we can get another 20-something% out of this. I don't know if this is... I think this will affect my conquest, but I don't want to destroy too many mining stations in this north sector, because this north sector I will inherit. Now, all of this means one thing that I need to keep in mind. If I'm taking this northern half...
station engaged.
That... I guess we will have to destroy it. That opens me up to attack from the red. So when that peace treaty runs out... You know, in the past, these crystalline creatures here were kind of blocking the... Between the greens and the crystalline creatures, they were blocking red from helping the purples in their war against me. But now that I'm bridging this gap...
Situation log
fight me
updated.
Together, which I don't want. Alright, so there's their super big fleet. Probably coming after us.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, so we're full bombardment, not full, but good limited bombardment of the planet. Sirius, we need more corvettes. Salvaging. Yep, they're definitely coming after us. But I think we're going to be ready. We can keep surveying around here, but we did trade vision rather. Let's start surveying up here, get you some more XP. Svetlana. The Tendrakian Confederated Territories. Interesting. They're pretty far away, so I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, Marines, get in there. That'll be a tough fight right there, and they've fortified it pretty heavily. They know what they're doing. Their fleet, however, is a little lost. I don't know what they're going for. They're going to bombard that planet and probably try to retake it. That's not what I want. Hopefully my allies and I will move together. Alright. This is a slow-going fight, and it looks like I'm going to lose quite a few Marines. But I think with the combined fleet bombardment of the planet, I should be able to pull this off. I don't think I'm going to lose any Marine Corps. Just individual soldiers. Yep. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to retake this planet.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, so that bumps the war score up to 53%, but that's just not enough. I need to follow my allies. Embark my Marines. I think we're going to be jumping down here. I think we're going to go after this fleet finally. Oh, they broke off. Could this be a big fleet engagement happening here? Just keep those corvettes coming. One by one, they'll catch up to my fleet and attach to it. Oh no, my allies are leaving me? Hold on.
Debris analyzed.
What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here, guys? can't take them on alone. Run, 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 run. Not ready for this. Stay in system. Where are they going? This is a dance I don't want to do. I don't want to dance this dance. Okay, so you guys are gonna move across and link up with the incoming corvettes. My Marines are gonna hide. What is their move? What is their play? Coming straight up after me. Wonderful. Alright, we gotta get out of here.
Construction complete.
Gotta be quick if we're gonna have time to jump out. What is the play that we make? Get our Marines to safety. Here they are, they're rushing for me. Merge. And jump.
Construction complete.
I don't want to fight that. We're above our fleet cap right now, which is costing
Debris
us more money.
analyzed.
I don't like that, but has to happen. Alright, you guys gonna stop and bombard this world? No, you're still coming for me. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. 2 days, we're good. Maybe we do start going for some of their production capabilities, their mining. Where the hell did my allies go? What are they doing? Alright, we're merging here. We're flying up. That'd be great if we'd be able to match their fleet strength just ourselves, but since we're at our fleet cap, I don't think that's going to happen. What we will do, though, is we'll try to help the fleet cap. Okay, we're going to merge all together and get out of here. Unless, no, their fleet's going that way. I've got to meet up with my ally. Alright. We can definitely take this and we can win.
System survey complete.
We just have to... We have to catch them together.
Debris analyzed.
Buddies. Buddies, let me catch up. Oh, they're in system with my buddies. Okay, the AI are running. We're going to wait here. We're going to see where everybody's going. You know, I think it might be worth... going above fleet cap. No, we're just going to increase fleet cap. So the enemies jumped... Shit. 10 days, 9 days, 8 days. I think we can do this. I think we're going to get their fleet. My allies caught them in close range, which means the lasers have an advantage over the long-range missiles. However, the numbers game is going to mean bad things for my allies, but I'm here, and here we go. Oh my god, yes, this is beautiful. So I'm 2.1k, they're 1.7 still, the enemies are 1.9, 1.8, 1.7, counting down. Their shields are still holding strong, my ally shields are about to pop.
Situation log updated.
Enemy fleet jumped out. So we'll clean up their
Situation log
armies.
updated.
And that was a huge success. That was giant. Alright, so now the war score is up to 73%. We are free to march about where we please. That was exactly what we needed. Awesome. Alright, so as a group, let's drive this war home. The only problem is that the allies I have, they started the war, so they can also choose when to end the war. And if they decide that they don't need all those planets, that maybe I don't need to get one of these worlds, they can... So currently, demand sum for everything is 85%, and that's not enough to beat the war score of 73%. If they decide maybe I don't get these two worlds, the enemies will likely accept that peace treaty. So hopefully they stay in the war with me all the way, and I can get what I want, because... This could be very, very big for me. Let's keep serving all this stuff. Are you level 5 yet? No, you're still level 4. That was great. That was very much what I needed. We needed, Mr. Ally. Alright, so we've got another month or so. We're unstoppable together. This is great.
Construction complete.
These guys are cool. I like them. I'm not going to listen to this human superiority movement. I don't believe that the humans are the most important in the galaxy. It's whoever's cool. I mean, we're definitely going to conquer most people, but it doesn't mean we can't let some people exist.
System survey complete.
Cool alongside me, right? Alright, so that is a system full of lurkers. More of these damn crystals. I have to investigate that soon. In fact, I'm so curious right now that I'm going to go ahead and research this crystal construct that I found. That giant floating crystal. Let's go back and take a look at it. Oh, I can't see it unless I'm in the system with it.
Debris analyzed. Situation log updated.
My allies will engage this station first. No sense in... Okay. That's where their fleet was. Come on, buddies. Oh, shit. This is really bad, actually. Didn't expect to jump in right next to a station and a fleet. I'm gonna lose a lot here. And if I lose too much, I'm gonna jump out. So we've got the enemy fleet taken care of.
Situation
but the station is a problem. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Don't you guys want to jump, Mr. Enemy Fleet? This is gonna cost. This is gonna end the war, but it's gonna cost. I hoped it would be cheaper than this.
Situation log
updated.
updated.
Oh, all those fucking missiles. Now we have to rush this station, close the gap, because we have the shorter range weapons. Poor corvettes, giving their lives.
Situation log updated.
Oh, this is really costly. This is so bad. I'm gonna lose all my corvettes. I probably should have done a blind jump there and just let my allies worry about finishing that station. But I really, really need this. I need this road. If my allies lose their fleet, they might get cold feet and think, okay, we need to pull out of this war before we lose anything else, and that would leave me without some of my planets. So we didn't lose any destroyers. We're going to go straight for... we need to start surveying alien specimens for the Museum of
Situation log updated.
Let's start rebuilding. We can't allow our fleet
Debris
to get too small.
analyzed.
Oh, we're at 93%. Yeah, that won the war itself. We have the Xeno-Suffrage Society. That's just not okay. Alright, look at this. Look at our borders now. Oh, that's great. What this calls for, though, is we have to resurvey a lot of these systems. To make sure that we fully understand what we
Special
have
project
control
complete.
over. Okay, so we concluded the remote study of the crystalline construct. Again, the sheer lack of observable behavior exhibited by these entities makes it difficult to draw any solid conclusions. However, their physiological properties continue to intrigue. The study of the construct has allowed our xenobiologists, in close cooperation with our materials engineers, to begin to emulate the advanced reconstructive properties observed in the crystalline construct. So, to really take advantage of that, we need to start researching that crystal plating soon. I'm still not ready for a defensive pact, guys. Sorry, whoever you were. Alright, so I'm going to pause here because we've got some management to do. These planets aren't human. They are populated by these Puzjak cat people. And I need them to have rights. So by living standards, they aren't going to be impoverished. They'll be decent. Otherwise, they won't have full citizenship. They can repopulate, but they cannot migrate. I don't really want them colonizing, but I'm not going to build colony ships on these worlds. Limited military service is fine. Alright, so they'll be allowed to live like that. That said, these planets are going to need defensive armies to keep them from rising up. I'm going to have to land my armies on one of these worlds. Let's land on Pendalore. And then Lambda Serpentis. Oof, yeah. So we damaged a lot of buildings. Let's just make sure we repair what we destroyed so we don't have these people too unhappy. Pendalore. We've already queued it on Pendalore. Nothing needs repairing there. Nothing needs repairing there. So it's just this planet. Then we have unrest on Eagle Grove. Actually, you know what? We're already here. I'm going to land there. I'm going to cancel these armies. Let's take our fleet home. Give them some upgrades. And then Pendalore, you're going to get defensive army. And Lambda, you will also get a defensive army. And I'll keep it at that until I get unrest warnings. Now, Red, what do you think of me? You don't like the border friction, but we have mutual rivals. You like that we're materialists, and you trust us. What happened up here? The Jessenax Confederacy have a world right there. Do they have some sort of deal with those guys? The polity? They have closed borders to the Gen polity. So that little system right here is trapped. They can't leave or enter that system. That's, maybe if they take that route. I guess they could... Both ends are neutral. I don't know. That's really goofy. So the witch bucket. And then that person up there. I need you to start surveying up here. We have so many new resources that we will have access to. I guess I've queued the max number of moves. Sure, I'll take it. Alright. Oh, wow, look at these resources. So I'm at 7 out of 10 worlds. In the future, I'll probably make this one big sector. I'm at plus 38 energy. Oh, that's great. And in fact, my food is plus 17, which is so high. I think I will... I think I'll go ahead and set my food stockpile a little higher to 1,000. So what do we have here? We've got... Like, what's going on with this species? Why are they so good at food? Are they agrarian? Society output... Okay, so they're very good for minerals and engineering. I need to keep that in mind. They're mutants, though. They're xenophiles.
Debris analyzed.
Well, if they're that good at minerals, let's put them to work mining for me. It's a good counter. It's a good faction to merge with because at the moment, my people have a trait that decreases the amount of mineral output we produce. No minerals on this world. What about Engleruth? No minerals on that world. Wow, that's interesting. So we did quell the unrest, right? With the Marines on that planet. There is no unrest. The Marines
System
just
survey
walked
complete.
on in and said, you guys, chill out. And thus they chilled out. Okay. Arinthi have been reported in large numbers across Alpha Centauri plains. Seems worth investigating. Unfortunately, our science officers are on a far more important task. And this is not a timed quest, so we're fine. The Rakhthalaknak fleets can go home now.
Construction complete.
Now, what happened here? A savannah world. Oh, it's green to me because I can settle it with my cat people. Huh. I'll bother with that. The Defense First Association. Good lord, what is with all... Okay, what is this? What do you want? Stalwart defense and refugee restrictions. Led by scientist Wen Lu. You're better than that. You're better than that. We don't need to worry about border right now. We don't have immigration going on. We don't have refugees. Allowing only defensive wars? No, no, no. We are offensive. We take. We don't... Alright, what do we have? Unrest. Looks like we want defense armies. I think with the influence we have, this calls for a governor of that main world. So who can we recruit? We've got army stuff, building cost, and recruitment costs. I'm gonna do building cost. Governor Sofra Hoffman.
Ships upgraded.
Whew. There's a whole train of ships coming in. Refresh my wounded fleet. In fact, let's keep going with that. We've got the money for now. We'll need the money to start building. In fact, let's get our construction ships down here. If there's any resource that this faction was not exploiting, we need to be prepared to build. For example, this right here. Detonol 4A needs a research station because 6 society research from 1 planet is excellent. Does it explain why? I wonder. Shadow play. Shadows drift across the surface of this planet, forming shapes of apparent intent, but indeterminable meaning. Okay, that explains it. Unemployment, we have unrest. Okay, unrest at 57%. Let's get some more defensive fleets. And why do we have unemployment here? Because there was no tile to work there. Looks like the perfect place for... God, who knows? I think I'll clear this instead. And then I'll
System survey complete.
You... No. Good news is, these guys should be harvesting most of their resources. So I shouldn't have a lot to worry about. But it'll still be smart to get my ships down there.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Contact with the Grolferp Nation. Theocratic Republic. Xenophiles. Everybody's getting pretty big now. I think I want to build a frontier outpost, and I think I'm going to build it on Escalion. I think it's time for that. It's going to cost a good bit, but who cares? Resources. I could inhabit that desert world with my cat people.
Tile blocker cleared.
I could.
Research complete.
Class steel armor is ready. I will now Research. Wow, okay, this is actually really tough.
Debris
call.
analyzed. System survey complete. Construction complete.
I think I'm going to go for the mineral processing plant, to be honest. I'll always have those other things as an option. Ooh, my borders are bigger now. I can envelop those worlds. So this will piss off the peaceful traders over there, those brutes. Could mean war, might not. Time will tell.
Debris analyzed.
Oh boy, what is this? Oh, the Puzjak cartel. They had a rebellion on the capital. Oh, come on, guys, that's weak. Can we go to war with them? Yes, we can, and we will. And we'll take that. Alright. So they're on Alpha Centauri Prime. So once they upgrade, we'll fly down there and declare war.
Ships upgraded.
I mean, it only makes sense, right? Our allies here
Research complete.
are cut off from their own little blob, which is probably why they had that rebellion. Alright, and the Marines are on Detonal, which is great.